What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Alexander's Garage. We are on episode 5 now of the channel. It's kind of crazy. It feels like things are flying by really quick. But yeah, today, guys, we're just going to go ahead and keep on with the FoxBody and the LS swap build. So if you've been watching, you kind of know where we're at. But if you haven't and you are new to the channel, I just want to explain that I have a 1990 FoxBody Mustang that we are LS swapping right now. We've already painted the block, prepped it. In the last video, we got the rotating assembly all put in, and now today we're going to get the heads and everything put on, the rockers, you know, everything that's next in the process. I'm also going to paint the valve covers, so I'll show you guys how I do that. We're going to put my new K-member in. There's just so much stuff we're going to do. We're going to test fit the new wheels, and then I got to get an oil pan, so I'm not sure if I can set the motor in today or not, but you know, we'll just see how it unfolds. So anyways, thank you guys for being here. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content. Any little bit helps, so appreciate you guys. All right, guys, we just got it all mocked up. It went together a lot smoother than we thought. I was over here stressing about it a little bit, but went together super easy. Looks clean, and honestly has a pretty good little look to it. Intake's going to be covering it, so it's not even going to show much. But we're going to go ahead and get all the thread sealer put on this, and then get the gaskets put on, so she's a complete finish, and we'll be moving on to the next step. Okay, steam port kit is officially on. We just had it mocked up in the last clip. We went ahead and put some thread sealer on all the bolts here and all the connections. She turned out good though, rigid. So now we're gonna get the intake. He's grabbing it out of the box here. There's a million things in that box. And we're gonna sit it on top and make sure there's enough clearance. And then get to putting that on. She's really gonna be coming together after that. Take a look at her. A couple episodes ago, this thing was a bare block, not even painted. They don't care. They don't care like I do about this thing. This is my baby. She's gonna be going right here in this FoxBody, which we're gonna be getting to the K-member swap soon. So we got this little service jack cross beam. We're gonna be doing a little review on that as well and showing you guys the process, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, guys, this is what she's looking like now. We sat the intake on. My dad brought up a very good point that we will have to take the steam port kit. We'll just have to unbolt these corners right here whenever the motor gets ready to go back in, so the lift plate can go on. But we've got plenty of clearance for the steam port kit in the intake. Nice little black finish on there. She's starting to turn into a real motor now. While we do have the intake out though, we are going to throw the throttle body on there. I mean, check this thing out. Sorry, I know you're probably getting this thing set up. We're using the FiTech system, 102 millimeter. Look at that. Pow, pow. Should we make some steam, son? How much do you think this thing's gonna make? Probably, if I guesstimate, 2,500 horsepower. You guys heard it here first. 2,500. Probably drop a zero, and she's gonna, she's gonna be she's gonna be great. A little naturally aspirated motor, and we're probably gonna put a little juice on it. I got a little nitrous express kit, a little 150 shot. Add a zero to that one, bump those numbers up, or we might just put a turbo on it, and we're gonna wear out that up arrow on the laptop key. That sounds fun, right? I mean, there's a couple. Hold on a second. You guys can see. What's that box? What is that box right there? I don't know. I don't even like it. Yeah. Oh. All right. You guys don't even get to watch the time lapse on this. This is just a normal video. Blake's over here. Blake Squared's putting put the gasket on. Now we are threading some of the bolts in to hold this thing in. But man, I gotta tell you, she's really turning into something nice. It's no small block Ford, but it is.
There's no small block Ford.
Small block Chevy. Small block Chevy.
Small block Chevy.
So we're just gonna tighten these up, and that's pretty much it, right?
It ain't no.
I mean, throttle bodies are fairly simple.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, dang, she's already done. All right, we're taking her back apart again. Just kidding. We're gonna slap the push rods in. Come on, put one in. Let's see what you got. Guys, it's that simple. Okay, we're gonna throw these push rods in real quick, and then throw the intake back on. We're probably just gonna, well, we can do the rockers too. Put the rockers, get all that assembled, and then we're gonna work on getting the fuel rails back onto the intake. We're just gonna do everything. All right, guys, this video we are doing everything.
Run in like 10, 15 minutes, maybe.
10, 15 minutes. I hope you guys are enjoying this little series as much as I am, because I mean, look around here. We're working our little butts off. We're sweaty. It's hot. It's Texas. I couldn't think of a better time. All right. Okay guys, rockers and the trays and everything are in. We don't have any of the intake or anything on, because eventually it's gonna have to go on that engine bay. So like I said, one of the other videos, this is gonna have to come off, and then we'll put the little lift plate on there and get it put on. But before we can do that, like I said, actually let me go show you guys. Before we do that, look at this little man. This is our little mascot. That's Mozzie. Hey, what are you doing? Like you guys saw in the previous videos, we have the new K-member. So we picked this thing up for a smoking deal, 600 bucks. K-member, A-arms, you got your springs, drilled and slotted rotors, shocks, coilovers, I mean steering rack. This is a manual steering rack. I don't know how I feel about that. I didn't know at the time it was a manual steering rack. That's okay. If I don't like it, I'll put power steering and whatever back on it. But yeah, we're gonna get this slapped in the car, and then we'll be able to, one, test fit my new wheels, and then two, get the motor set in. Okay guys, we just wheeled this thing on the creeper over to the car. Genius idea by Blake. Actually, hold on, I gotta mention something. This car is actually stamped with my initials. Now, to y'all, it probably looks upside down. It's a backwards B. My initials are BA. I think it was meant to be BM. Okay, but he's gonna explain just kind of the process we're about to go through here on how to get this K-member swapped. So the floor is yours, brother.
Okay, so you still have a sway bar in, so you gotta take the sway bar end links loose from the control arm.
Okay.
And then take the camber caster plates loose.
Yep.
You gotta take the steering rack loose.
Okay.
Column, link, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, whatever the freak you want to call it. And then
I'll bleep it out.
you got 2 bolts in the fender here.
2 bolts in the fender. Okay. Bang
And
bang.
there's 2 more under here.
It's gonna be
On both
underneath.
sides, so there's 8 bolts.
Okay.
over there.
See those.
And
So it's
then
pretty simple, yeah.
the brake lines, and that's it.
Brake lines. Okay. We can leave the wheels on, and Herbie can just roll it right out, right? Kind
No,
of.
we'll probably take the wheels out.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
I'll take the wheels out.
If we could leave them on though, we'll do it. All right, guys. Well, we'll set you up on the time lapse. If we have any snags or anything fun to show, then I will be sure to show you guys. But we're just gonna try and knock this out. It's been a long day, and I want to get this motor put in the car. So let's do it. Boys, I tell you what, that K-member is out of there. What do you think? She's done for. And with the new, I don't know, look at that thing. That's a big, bulky girl. We don't mind girls with a little bit of curve, but this is our perfect female right here. That's our girl right there. That thing, yeah, like you said, the hourglass shape. That's our Kim K. She's thick in all the right places. All right, guys, we got that thing out, so I'm gonna take a little gander in here and look about how much room we got. I mean, geez, sway bar got deleted. We're taking it out of bent. Oh, it's not even in there anymore. It's gone. Instead of been a couple of little posts that I was hanging on to. She's out though. On to the next one. K-member is going in. We're about to see. I can tell you right now, it's already looking like it's gonna be.
There it is.
Is it on?
Yeah.
How much clearance we got back here? Hold on, let me check your little back side.
Plenty of clearance. Look at that. That's plenty.
Snake River Gap. It's about a finger's width.
Hell yeah.
Hey, is a finger's width good?
Oh yeah. Dude, I've seen it way fucking closer than that.
So you can fit. Okay, so guys, if you're wondering, this is a 9.5 front wheel that we just put on, and this is with the coilover, and it fits. So for any of you Fox Body lovers that are trying to put some big old wider tires in the front, we just did that. We just did that. Isn't that right?
That's right.
I can't tell you guys how long I've been waiting to see these wheels on this car. These are the Oddhon DSO5s. I saw them on a buddy. He had them on one of his coupes a long time ago, and man, they just looked right. So I got some for the hatch, and they're mocking it up right now. I'll show you. Now, I might be biased because this is my baby, but I love that. Man, just imagine that with a nice little cowl hood sitting right there on top, front bumper.
It's too bad it's not punk ass with this.
Man, what the heck is this guy right here is a diehard Ford fan, so every time he comes over here, he has to be blessed to our names because we're all LS Chevy product for the most part, except for Mom's Mustang. Dang, okay, now we gotta finish up this side, and that'll be the K-member swap. Okay, guys, the process for getting the valve covers ready to paint is fairly simple. I mean, obviously you have your valve cover here. These little seats right here that go into the motor and actually hold the valve covers into the block or into your head. You just want to pop these out, these little rubber grommets right here. They just come straight out like so. Pop all these out. Some of them are a little boogered up. That's okay, we'll clean them all out. So you'll have something just like this. Obviously you can leave these open if you want to paint inside of them. I don't think it really hurts anything to spray over the top of them, but all these other spots you see here, you do want to tape up, especially these here, and you don't have to worry about the bottom. So I'm just gonna get some masking tape that we have here and get to masking these up. Okay guys, you can see everything is already masked up and she is ready to paint. So this has already been pre-cleaned. I did this yesterday off camera, but I just got a Scotch-Brite pad and went through here and cleaned everything the best I could. Brake cleaned it off and then used some alcohol, and we also used some degreaser. Anything like that to kind of degrease it or get any oils off of it will work perfectly fine. And I am wearing gloves so I don't transfer any set oils to it, so hopefully some of this stuff will stick better. So we're gonna go outside and we'll just throw some of this. This is, I mean, engine primer, but I put it on the other one already and it seems to be working pretty good. So we're gonna test it out and see what happens. Okay guys, well I just went ahead and I finished the valve covers off camera. I was having some difficulties with this last can of paint I had, and it wasn't spraying properly, so it was really being a pain in the rear end. So I just went ahead and got them done. Turned out okay. I don't even know what was going on with this thing. It's got plenty of paint left in it, but it was like partially spraying and then it would just quit. And then all of a sudden it would just squirt a bunch out in one spot. So I have a couple spots that are little run spots, but you know what? First time. So here she is all done up. Looks a little bit more orange in the light, but yeah, I think they turned out great still. Still adds a little bit of a nice contrast to the color with the black intake. And obviously once we have the coil packs and stuff on the valve covers, it'll all mesh together really well if we do run the coil packs on the valve covers. But yeah, so this is it guys. Not too bad. It took me about half an hour letting everything dry and hitting it with a couple more coats, but I think she turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Guys, well, that's going to conclude episode 5. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know we didn't get as much done as I thought we were going to in the beginning, but we kind of hit a snag with some parts, so I got to wait for an oil pan to come in, go buy a couple gaskets, some lug nuts, just, you know, a bunch of miscellaneous things that are gonna get us one step further to getting the engine put in, and then just, you know, ultimately making some more progress. So this next time we get out, I think I might swing over and start doing some interior stuff. I'm gonna do the whole restoration of my interior as well. It's gonna be on the channel, so stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, anything you can on this channel to show support. If you guys like the content, make sure you do it. It's really appreciated. And it helps me out, lets me know you guys think that we're doing a great job. And yeah, so thanks for coming along for the ride, guys.